What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another live trading session. Market open in about 3 or 4 minutes, so I'm about to get straight into the charts. Okay, as you can see, we're currently bullish, but we have this bear structure as well. So how it's looking off rip, I would take longs and shorts. I'm gonna mark out this hourly high and these bearish for value gaps because we can reverse off that. I don't really see anything strong enough for longs. All I really see is this great short scenario. Price come up, take this hourly high, and we get an inverse lower because this low is not even in the fair value gap. So as you can see, ES has that low in the fair value gap, but NQ doesn't have it, and we trade NQ, so ES really doesn't matter in that type of situation. Okay, so as much as we want longs, there's no scenario for my longs, so I would only take shorts when price come up, sweep this hourly high in this bearish value gap right here, and we get an inverse lower on the lower time frame. Market open in about 20 seconds, so I'm about to get on the 1 minute and just sit and chill. Okay, and not gonna lie, since we came into these bullish value gaps right here, getting an inverse on the lower time frame higher, I would take that, but I want to be even more patient. All right, ES pumping higher and Q still low for some reason. Oh, if we get that inverse, I'm taking it. This inverse right here on the 1 minute. We do not want to SMT at these hourly highs. We want true manipulation. We want both indexes to take it out. Yeah, and we don't want this inverse right here on the 5 minute because we might not go higher if we do get that inverse. All right, so we inverse these bullish for value gaps. So now we really just got to be even more patient. As NQ is going lower, ES is going higher, and we're currently in these hourly bullish for value gaps, so we can really get an inverse anytime. But since we inverse this 5 minute right here, I will want accumulation if we do get an inverse. As you can see, we got this 30-second inverse. I will not take the trade. I want to wait for accumulation. I feel like this is sort of accumulation, but I don't have high conviction in this trade. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not gonna take it. We might only go higher off of this, but like I said, I want to wait. And so if price creates a high initial value gap and does not inverse it, I would love that setup. I would want price to sweep that high and get inverse lower. But like I said, I want to wait a little bit for accumulation if we're gonna take the longs. Since we got this crazy bearish structure, I really want short. I'm not loving longs, even though we're in this bullish structure. Unless we get a good accumulation setup, then I'll take the long. But this is not good enough. And if we resweep this high right here, I'll take it on the inverse. All right, bet. Resweep that high. Now I would love an inverse lower. I want to see it come back into this rejection block and then get an inverse, and I'm gonna take the trade off the inverse. All right, as high as we are, we probably ain't gonna come back into this. So I gotta be even more patient. I'm gonna see if this hourly high get hit. If we get an hourly rejection block right here, bullish, I will bottom tick that price. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Right now, currently, we want an inverse lower, but if we don't, I'm still taking shorts when price sweep this hourly high right here. Low. 5 minute candle just inversed, it closed, inverse higher. We also got this bullish value gap right here. Yes, chilling. We do want this hourly high swept. And SMT will still be pretty cool. And we do want this rejection block created. Don't edge it, boy. Take it out. You know you want it. As you can see, price edge just hourly high right here. We want this bullish rejection block created, not a bearish one. We currently came into this 5 minute bullish value gap. I would take it off the first inverse, but I want to see if this hourly rejection block will be created, because this hourly high right here is great liquidity. All right, this is about to be my trade I'm gonna take right here. Once we get this inverse, we came into this 5 minute. Okay, we taking out the whole move. We just got in our break even, so I can't take the trade. I was gonna take it off this inverse, break even right here. Once price get into this 30-second bearish for value, it hit it in one candle, so it messed up the whole trade. Okay, so boom, we let us see it. That hourly high got taken out, so now we can see reversals for shorts. But I don't want shorts. I want longs. I want to see price come into this rejection block right here after this hourly bullish rejection block is created. I ain't gonna lie, it wouldn't be off an inverse. It'd just be like I'm gonna place a limit order somewhere randomly and just watch price hit it. And I'm gonna go for a quick little 1300. Might do one unit depending on the risk. I'm gonna go for 1300 because that's all I need left to pass my eval. Nothing more, nothing less. And we currently have this bearish SMT right here at these highs, so you love to see it. You just gotta sit and wait now. How I vision it is perfect. We swept this hourly high. Now we can get reversals for shorts lower, and when we get those shorts, we're gonna come into this bullish rejection block right here, and that's the trade I'm gonna take. Yeah, we want price to come down to here. We got a 4-hour bullish rejection block right here as well. That is beautiful, and the 4-hour normally never gets disrespected, like ever. I saw them in back testing session, but not in real market. So we do want to see price get lower. I'm not gonna lie, I do not mind losing 3K. I have very high conviction in this rejection block on the hourly time frame and on the 4-hour. ES came into it. We got a rejection block SMT, bro. Yo, it is what it is. Not what we want to see though. All right, we playing around with the rejection block. ES ain't even sweep this hourly high yet. That's probably what we stalling and waiting on too. See how ES react off of this hourly high. All right, bet ES just swept the hourly high. You want to see price go lower and got it a little bit of ways. I feel like it hit the buy limit though. This hourly high right here, it really didn't affect price much. We want this inverse right here. We want boom, like way lower. Because once we get this inverse, price is only going to go lower. Beautiful, we got the inverse. The shorts are clearly there now. And low key, I would take a short, but nah. Price about to come into this bullish value gap right here on the 15 minute. But I'm trying to determine if I want to put my limit order in this 4-hour rejection block or this 1 hour. I low key want to move it down to the 1 hour, but I don't want to miss the setup. And I feel like if I move it lower, we're gonna miss it because of this fair value gap right here. We don't want it inverse. And if it get inverse, that's a bad sign. I'm gonna put it right here. here. Yo, this is hard decisions, bro, because we don't want this inverse, but we do want price to come into this 1 hour and hit this limit order. I'm trying to make sure I'm not being emotional either. Yeah, because we're going to come into these 5-minute bullish for value gaps as well. So I'm going to leave it right here in this hourly rejection block. Yeah, it should get hit, bro. Yeah, I look, you want to wait for accumulation. I want to see price come down and we get another inverse lower, because we're already in this 4-hour rejection block right here. And now if we get this 5-minute inverse, that's the trade I'm going to take, because we're coming off of this rejection block right here on the 4-hour. I'm going to just wait. Hopefully we won't take out the whole move. But we did not inverse it. What in the world? This is like a crypto market. Good thing they did this to ES and not NQ. Yeah, inverse higher. Bet. I'm gonna go for 1300. I'm gonna take it off this next inverse. Should be like right here. So yeah, I'm gonna just be a little patient. Alright, we in the trade. Bet. Yeah, as you can see, we're going very high. I want to get 1300 past this Eval. Nah, this gonna either be a win or a loss. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully the 1300 hit. Okay, it look like it will though. This is how I learned. I ain't gonna lie to you. I read this book, Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. This like really changed my whole psychology. Yeah, I don't see why TP wouldn't get hit. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna move this up to right here. Yeah, just hopefully we don't inverse on this 2-minute right here. The market makers be manipulating bad. And they playing around with the TP, just hit the take profit, bro. I want to go break even. I'm gonna go break even right here. Because if we reverse off of this, I feel we'll only go lower. All right, now we in a risk-free trade. TP just got hit. Boom, 1300 for the day. Just made 1300 for the day. Past my eval. We live. I ain't gonna lie, we live. I ain't gonna do the trade recap. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do it on the short videos. But all right, YouTube, that's it for this video. I'm gonna give it to y'all tomorrow. God spirit. Peace.